Oh my god, this foundation, it's a gem. I need to have it in my life.
Falling on your feet, do you finally see what you're missing?
Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to play with makeup from my stash, but most of the makeup that I'm going to play with today it's new, but I haven't had a chance to use it. So just join me and see what I keep in those drawers. I have also recorded everything with my phone, and I'm sorry if the lighting is not so clear. I think phone is doing a better job recording in these dark areas than the camera does. In this drawer I have all my new mascara, so I'm just going to show you quickly. So I have two by Prime Prometics. They have sent me then three, and I only tried one of them. I have the backup of the E.L.F Lash and Roll Mascara. By accident I bought two. Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Rowan Clean Mascara. Lash It Loud. Oh yeah. A Hamish Mascara. More mascara. L'Oreal M Cosmetics Pick Me Up. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Mascara. The Essential Lip Pencil. Ah yeah, this is the dupe. I have another one in Natural Berry. Another E.L.F mascara, which I actually loved. This 3-in-1 mascara. This is discontinued for sure. KVD Full Sleeve. This is also a tubing mascara. This is one of my most favorite. Maybe I will try this one. Essence Curl and Hold Mascara. I don't know. Ah, and this one I never tried it. I got it, but I never tried it. Maybelline Curl Bounce Mascara. Wait, L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. And the rest are small size. Those I usually keep for when I travel. And here I have some old nail polishes that I need to deal with them. But what I have found here, I have an old primer from E.L.F. I never use it. This is the Tone Adjusting Face Primer. I think I got it as a gift with purchase, so I'm going to pull this out to use it. I have a backup of the E.L.F Halo Glow and another face powder by Units. I decided to use the Essence Volume Stylist mascara, and now I need to also shop my stash and replace my beauty sponge, because the one that I have from Refre, it's quite old and gross. So I have by Nancy. This is an E.L.F, but it's for concealer. I have some lashes, which, oh my god. I have an original beauty blender. Wet n Wild. Ah, another backup of Refre. Emax Design. My friend Leia introduced me to those. Another E.L.F sponge. Those are really nice. I have two E.L.F sponges, so one of them is coming with me. Back to the filming room. Here I have another drawer where I keep other new stuff. So I have found the L'Oreal Panorama Lash Mascara, which is also new. I have plenty of stuff. I have a backup of the E.L.F I Love You Latte Quad. More stuff to play with. Oh, maybe I will try this eyeshadow from M Cosmetics. I have even eyeshadow palette from BoxyCharm Hip Dot. So you see, guys, I have so many new things. A backup of the E.L.F Wow Brow Tinted Gel. Finally, this is what I'm going to use today. Just an overview. This is a product that I discovered that it's expired. It's separating. So I'm going to toss it. I just wanted to give it a last shout out. You didn't see the foundation because I didn't pull a foundation from my collection. For today's video, I want to try out one of the samples that I have, and even I have more samples, but those I thought that are suitable for my skin tone right now. So I have an Estée Lauder Double Wear, I have a Clinique, a couple of YSL All Hours in different shades, and this Lancome Teint Idole in Beige Diaphane. Not sure exactly which one is going to match me. I'm going to try them. First of all, I'm going with the primer, which is sealed, of course. Let's see what it does. So it's a green looking primer. So it's really green. But in the meantime, I feel that it also gives a nice canvas to the skin to begin with. I don't know if you hear an alarm. This is the fire station alarm because it's a fire station in the city where I live. So right now there is a call for the fire brigade. Alright, I don't know if it will do anything to help with the color corrector, but for sure it's nice to the touch. Meanwhile, I have taken a short break while the fire brigade was called for duty, and I also applied the eyeshadow primer. So I started to use the Milani eyeshadow primer. I want to tell you guys that I didn't know what I'm missing until I have started to use this one. The one from Urban Decay that I previously used, the primer potion, the original one. I don't know. They did something with that because I did not like it. As soon as I started using this one, I have seen an improvement on the longevity of my eyeshadow. Because I have two YSL foundations, I think I'm going to go with the shade B Almond. This shade is going to match me. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to discover a new favorite. It has a fragrance to it. It's not overpowering, but just in case you don't like fragrance, you might want to be aware about this. I love it. Oh my god. It's just maybe light to medium coverage, but it makes my skin look flawless. This is what I'm telling about the foundation. You remember when I've tried the Huda Beauty one? The reaction I want to have when I'm trying a foundation that I spend a lot of money on. I might go to grab the full size whenever they have sales. So this is my idea about an amazing foundation. No matter if you apply it with your fingers, with a brush or with a sponge, the application it's flawless and the result is flawless. I'm not sure if I blended everything because the mirror is a little bit far from me, but from what I see in the viewfinder, it's just perfection. Of course, I have slightly less coverage and more matte on the side where I have used the sponge, but just I want to let you know what I mean, and I don't want anybody be left with hard feelings after my review of Huda Beauty foundation and Huda Beauty Easy Blur primer. I feel like I have upset some of my friends, and I don't want to do that by any means, but we are all different and we have our opinions, and my goal is to be honest, to tell you what I feel, what is my experience, and to give you reasons why I believe certain things. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Concealer, 18-hour hydrating concealer. You can see now the shade of the YSL foundation has oxidized a bit. I always found this concealer not looking flattering on me. It's not bad. It's not a concealer that I want to toss. That's why I didn't. But it's not a concealer that will wow me. I let the concealer sit a bit. I might have gone mad, but I'm actually loving the way the concealer looks. What happened to me? This has blended out like a dream. All I did it was to apply another layer of moisturizer prior starting recording, and I feel like I need more. I have this concealer for over 3 years, but I think the problem with this concealer it's not the application. I think now I remember. I don't like it, what it looks or how it looks by the end of the day. I think I remember that it's drying out my under eye area. It's somehow similar to the Natasha Denona's. I am taking a light dust offsetting powder. And also set the eyeshadow primer. I'm not going to set the foundation yet because I want to visit an old friend. Actually, it's not that old. but this is the Tarte Sculpt and Shape wand. This is in the shade Cool Bronze. This pens and then click it back. Okay, I think I have way too much now. Yes. Ouch. But look how beautifully it blends. I just love it. It's better to add and blend as you go. The formula is amazing. I would say the formula is better than the one from Charlotte Tilbury. I also have that one, but it's too old to be used safely. For blush, I have rediscovered the M Cosmetics. This is in the shade Venus. Oh no. I have dispensed too much. What I'm going to do with all this product, guys? Oh, such a waste. Because this is very pigmented. This is a blush serum. No, I'm going to do what Wayne Gus does, and that is to apply blush to the temples or to the highest point of my cheek and also to my lips. I might go to add a light layer of powder, even though I can tell that the foundation is set. I don't need, but I'm going to use the same powder that I usually use when I'm wearing a new foundation. This is a new brush that I had in my stash and I didn't open it, the E.L.F pointed powder brush. I want to do my brows, and I even forgot that I have an old brow pencil. This is by Colourpop. I even don't think they do this anymore. I think I purchased at the time at least 5. This is the Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. Now, or it's Dope Taupe, I think. So I wanna see if I still like this. But I think now I love more the one from Rimmel, which I need to get a backup during the annual Roseman sale that should occur in October. They usually have half off makeup, so then I stock up my favorites, and this time around I have some things in my mind. I'm going to go with the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. This was also in my stash. I pulled out this eyeshadow, no, this is a face palette from Hourglass. I think I have it from or since 2020 or 2021. I'm going to take this. Oh, this is too big. Luckily I brought another, because that brush wouldn't fit on those small pans. Just to add on top of the cream bronzer or the liquid bronzer that I already applied. For blush, I'm going to take the same one. If you remember, I have pulled out an M Cosmetics single shadow. I only swatch it once. I never use her. But she cannot go alone. I'm going to get this shade. This is a Beautylish and Yanni series brush 08. So I have pulled out an eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to take this shadow from the Fall Romance palette called Crimson and use it to shape the outer V. Now I'm going to try this shadow. First I'm going to use my finger. This is mostly like a wet formula, but I still need a brush. Going to use the Builder Pro from Sonia G. And for the inner portion, I'm going to use shade Fireside. This shade is insanely beautiful. I just want to add something more. I want to add the green shade called Thorns. I'm going to wash it with the shade besides called Leather. I'm going to curl my lashes. One thing I've done outside camera, I applied this Prim Eyes liquid eyeliner. This is by Prime Prometics. They have sent me this last year, but it's already dried out. The mascara is the Essence Volume Stylist 18-hour curl and hold mascara with micro styling waxes. I remember how much I enjoyed this mascara. I hope it's this one. Yeah, I think this is the one that I like. Now you won't be able to tell because I have a lot going on. Usually to have an overview of what a mascara does, you don't need to have too much makeup going on. Look how nice and lifted, separated are my lashes. Love it. I pulled out, when I discovered the Tarte wand, I also pulled out my Charlotte Tilbury beauty wand. Look, I still have product, but maybe I'll have to dispense more. This is such an amazing product. And I'm going to blend that with my beauty sponge, but you almost have the same effect because the wand is fully saturated. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Luna. You have heard me all the time talking about the shade Bel Air. I still have a backup of the Bel Air shade. This is a pretty nice color. I just need to resharpen the lip liner, but the color is lovely. And to finish up the lips, I have pulled out this Charlotte Tilbury Limitless Lucky Lips. This is in the shade Everlasting Blossom. This is the shade. It's new. It was chopped. This is either when I swatch it or I receive it like so. I don't recall. Oh, this is such a gorgeous shade. And it's more matte. But yeah, it's not bad at all. I love the way my complexion and my eyes turned out. Now it's your turn to let me know what do you think about this makeup. I think I'm going to call it a fall appropriate makeup look. This is the full face of makeup trying product that I have rediscovered in my collection. I have shopped my stash. I'm over the moon about this discovery, about the YSL foundation, and the shade is also very good for me, so probably I'm going to grab one when the Sephora sales will be here. I am rediscovering this concealer, which I didn't like it for years and years. I'm going to let you know if it has done the same nasty thing to look unflattering by the end of the day. I had a small accident with this really beautiful blush, which it shouldn't happen. Love the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I would love to have more of those shades. This shade, it's more difficult to work with and it requires a special look, but I have seen that she has, Michelle Fan from M Cosmetics has more shades, so this is, if you have the chance to get it, this is an amazing product. It's absolutely amazing on my lids. Also love the highlighter wand from Charlotte Tilbury and the contour wand from Tarte, and everything I tried, the mascara, everything, it's a hit. Now it's your turn to let me know what do you think about the makeup that I have tried in today's video. I don't want to take more out of your busy time, so thank you for taking the time to watch. Looking forward to see you on my next video, and till then don't forget to check those videos that I put here on the screen. So see you soon guys, bye bye.